Ran a few miles, if you could guess. I guess
How many?
how many I'm capable of. I don't know. I'd say between 2 and 4.
Was it 3 miles?
What? It's the Shant and Ari podcast, you guys. Episode number 55. Shant, how you feeling tonight, big guy?
I'm good, man. Just very tired, very stressed, and I found out I was reading up on something where the CDC, the Center for Disease Control, is saying landlords are not allowed to do any evictions till the end of the year.
You got some people you're looking to evict? What's happening over there?
No, I don't want to evict anybody. But tenants are going to see this and be like, I don't got to pay shit. I'm not going to get evicted.
Do you think that going forward, this will likely put a special, landlords will start coming up with like a special section in their thing, like a disaster deposit of some sort?
Maybe. I think there has to be something, but like they're protecting the tenants, which I get, you have to, but like the landlords, there's a lot of people who own these properties. Like it's not like they're balling out of control. If they stop paying the rent, they can't pay the mortgage.
But can't you apply for a forbearance on the mortgage?
You can, but it's kind of stupid to do so because you're gonna.
I mean, they did give me the option. They called me and they said you do have the option of doing like a voluntary forbearance or something like that.
So, yeah, my thing is, how does the CDC, Center for Disease Control, okay, have a say in fucking landlord tenants? Like, and you know what their reasoning was? I think that's what I read. Don't quote me. If someone knows, let me know. It's because they don't want people going from place to place and spreading the disease.
These fucking assholes are eating each other's ass. Sorry. That's all I could come up with. These douchebags are going around fucking not paying rent, doing whatever like ungodly shit, and they're worried about them going from place to place. So a quick question for you. Do you have any tenants right now that aren't paying rent?
No, they're all been good. 3 tenants we have. They've all been good. All my friends are good. My clients that we sold rentals to, that's all going good. So we've lucked out. Everyone's been paying. But I feel bad for everyone. Like when this news, like you can't just fucking say no evictions till the end of the year.
Put it this way. Let's say that there was evictions and there wasn't anything protecting the tenants. Would you physically go and collect, like show up, knock at their door at like 8 p.m. on like a Thursday night? Like they're having a beer on the couch and like, tuk, 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 tuk. Who is it? Tuk, 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 tuk. And like it's you, like, and Vayamo, like 20 feet behind you. Let's go, muchachos.
Well, you know, my dad picks up the rent check.
In his flip-flops?
Yeah.
His wife beater, flip-flops, all that?
He picks it up every month.
Literally makes his rounds?
Well, only one of them. The other ones are advanced and they could pay through a fucking phone, right? This one wants to pay with check. And I said, you know what? To my dad, it gives you something to do. Just go fucking pick it up once a month.
Yeah. He talks about it like 2 days before. Like, go pick up the check.
It's like his whole week revolves around that.
Picking up of that one check. Yeah, I have to take it to the bank after.
Yeah, that's 2 trips.
That's crazy.
It's a big day.
It is a big day. man. So talk to me about you. Talk to me about Arizona a little bit. Have you guys dined out yet?
Yeah, bro. It's fucking. We go out to eat like every fucking week.
Where does Leo take you guys?
Leo, we leave at home.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually wanted to ask you,
Huh.
unless you had a follow-up question to that. Did you have a follow-up question to that or no?
No.
Okay. So we're going to get a little political here, but I wanted to ask you if you saw, Nancy Pelosi?
Yes, the House Speaker.
Yeah. Okay, first of all, I don't care if you're Democrat, Republican. I don't give a shit. That lady's an idiot. Like, just, I don't care
It's pretty
who
strong.
you vote. What?
Those are pretty strong sentiments.
Yeah, she's just an idiot. And whoever, she's just an idiot. So, did you see what happened?
No. What happened?
Okay, so this is that's why I wanted to ask you this, because it's going to piss you off. So she lives in San Francisco, right? She's this whole gotta lock everything down. She's still saying all this, right? She wants to still keep everything locked down, which, okay, that's what you want to do. Okay, you're the House Speaker. Do what you got to do. She was caught on camera. So in San Francisco, what was it? Hair salons are not allowed to have people indoors. You could practice your hair salon-ish, whatever it's called, outside if the place could set up for it.
Oh, wow.
But you're not allowed to be inside the establishment.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah. So a barber can't cut hair inside. He could set up a chair outside, cut one or two people, not a full, So Nancy Pelosi hits up his hairdresser and is like, hey, I need to get my hair done. And I need you to open up the inside. I'm going to get my hair done inside the hair salon.
That's fucked.
Now, the guy texts his owner like, hey, Nancy Pelosi's coming. She's like, what? She's been saying we can't be open.
How is that even possible?
Yeah. So she's like, fuck it, whatever. Nancy Pelosi went. She released the footage of her inside the hair salon and without a mask getting her hair done while she's trying to tell every business owner, hair salon, barbershop, you cannot be inside.
That's fucked up.
And the best part, and so I want to ask you how you feel about that. The best part is when she gets asked about this at a press conference, she wants the owner to apologize to her because she was set up.
So yes and no, right? Do you think that she was set up?
I don't think so, because they have the text saying the hair salon person, what are they called?
Hairdresser?
Hairdresser, sorry. I don't mean to disrespect. I haven't gone to anywhere in my whole life, so I wouldn't know. A hairdresser texted the owner saying, hey, I just got hit up by Nancy Pelosi to get her hair done, and she wants to do it inside. So it's not like they set her up like, hey, make her come inside. She wanted to go inside. So how would it be a setup?
Okay. So first and foremost, I think it was bound to happen. She's an idiot for putting herself in that situation to begin with. Cause dude, at least wear a disguise. You know what I mean? It's bound to happen. But saying you've been set up is just really digging yourself in a deeper hole.
Yeah.
Was that done under pressure? Did she release a statement, or did she say it and she was flustered or something?
No, they were she was saying a speech or whatever she was doing, and they're like, well, what happened? Why were you da-da-da? And she was like, oh, I got set up.
Oh, come on.
I kind of respect I can't stand her, but you got to respect, she went all in, not my fault. Deny till you die type shit.
Right.
But it's yeah.
All right. So Um, so I've been reading a couple things. So earlier, right before we got on this call, something caught me kind of off guard. So Robert Reich, the guy, he's our labor secretary, and he was basically pointing out the fact that over the course of the pandemic, there was like $100 trillion of profit being made cumulative by like some of these like billionaires, right? So between like Musk, Bezos,
Yeah.
all these guys, companies are like killing it, crushing it. And he goes, "Oh, I'm gonna get you the exact quote right now." But he pointed out the fact that like Elon Musk has like really bad business practices. So I'll give you the exact quote on him, and it was funny because I guess they exchanged responses, and he calls Tesla, and he's been calling him, or sorry, they've been going back and forth for quite some time. So just in case you missed it, so the labor secretary Robert Reich accused Elon Musk for being a modern day robber baron, which is basically, if you Google the definition of robber baron, I had to because I had no idea what the hell it was. It was a person who has become rich through ruthless and unscrupulous business practices. So Elon
Okay.
Musk responded back with, "You are a modern day moron."
Oh, because he said all Tesla workers also get stock.
Right. So what are your thoughts on people being pissed off at like these mega billionaires for making a shit ton of money over the course of the pandemic? And do you think that they owe shit to us? They owe extra to us because clearly they're being put on the spot for not being taxed enough. But why should they be taxed more?
Well, I mean, and this is the same shit I hear. Why Jeff Bezos, they want him to be taxed more. It's not fair, right? Like Elon Musk, these guys are getting away with all these tax implications. But my response to that is, do you like same day delivery?
Love
Do you,
same delivery is sick.
do you like electric vehicles that are fucking fast as hell? I know you don't, but a lot of people do.
So I'm with you, right? Like, listen, you're one person or whatever that owns a company that everybody either uses or wants to be using, right? Apple. So I guess my question is really though, because everybody is using them and because of sort of the times that we are in, do you think that they owe anything more? Do you think that they're too rich to be keeping their money?
No.
Do you think that you could ever be too rich to keep your money?
But what should they do though? What's the alternative?
I guess it's got to be how many people you're affecting, right? With your income. So like for every dollar that you have over, say, I don't know, 100 billion, for every dollar that you have, you got to donate it.
But to who?
If you were 100 billionaire, how like what would be your thought? You have $100 billion.
But who are you donating it to?
Say, I don't know, you could pick like 10 charities they could donate to.
So this is my thing. I think there needs to be, what is it called? The um, income-based tax, where, you know, I feel like maybe the super, super wealthy should be taxed a little bit more, right? There's an income base. I forgot what it's called. I'll look at Joe Rogan talks about it a lot. But my thing is, I mean, we are in a capitalistic country, right? So to say, oh, you have to give up some of your money is kind of like, but hey, they made it, right? They're the ones who took the risk. Right. If they lost all their money, is someone going to pay for them? No. They're employing people. People are getting paid, right?
But do you think that they're playing around with how they're keeping all of their money?
Yeah.
They're employing some of the best when it comes to accountants. They're using every single tax loophole that there is to make sure that a few $100 million or a few billion stays in their pocket in addition every single year. I think that's the actual concern. Is that, if everybody was being very, very honest with how they were doing their taxes, then I guess maybe we wouldn't have a problem.
Yeah, but I mean, the system is set up to have those loopholes.
Do you believe in those loopholes?
Yeah. Hang on 1 second. I'm going to show you something. Okay. Good question. This is the book I'm reading. Real estate taxes, loopholes of real estate taxes.
But does that apply to every single state?
Yeah.
Because it's federal, right?
Yeah. But hang on. So, I mean, it's a tough question. Also, like, if they paid the government more, is the government going to do the right thing with the money? No. They're going to fucking keep it for themselves. How much do you think Nancy Pelosi is worth?
I don't know. That's actually a really, really good question.
$120 million.
What does she do?
This is what I'm trying to tell you. Like, people want taxes to go to the government. All these fucking government people, they got a lot of money, man.
Yeah, that's very, very strange. Why does she have that much money? She's only supposed to get like $120,000 a year for being Congress.
So, I don't know. Joe Biden's worth $9 million. How the fuck is he worth $9 million? He makes like $200,000 a year.
So, quick question for you. So, I guess if somebody were to tell you, okay, you know how drug dealers don't get to keep their money when they get caught?
Yeah.
To some degree, wouldn't you say that there's a little bit of like some of Amazon's practices during business, like the hours that they work, or so maybe, I don't know, the conditions that they are working in? Nike, for a while, they were saying their labor conditions or like their overseas operations. Do you think to some degree the guy was right? Robert Reich was right that he was a modern day robber baron, like putting their employees through, like shit conditions, like working day in and day out because, first of all, they're short staffed and they've got a ton of cars to produce.
That is true. I think there should be a penalty for that if you are caught doing, having, and I don't think they do get, when people know Nike has shit overseas where it's not right, but nobody does anything about it. I think they should be get in trouble for that. But the whole tax thing, bro, the IRS doesn't care who Jeff Bezos is, man. If they're illegally getting away with taxes, they're going to find out.
So, this past year, it's funny because they sent a letter to my house looking for the fucking $10,000, fucking the money that I owed them, they really don't fuck around. But anyway, so long story short, though, Elon Musk lost $16 billion. Speaking of losing money, lost $16 billion due to the stock market.
Yeah.
Yesterday. So I just think the very notion, somebody telling you that you have to pay more in taxes, and you losing that much money in one day from the stock market, just goes to show you how much risk you actually did take to get to where you are. Now, do you think that when you get to that level of rich, due to the fact that you took so many risks, you, to some degree, earn that right to not have to fucking give anybody shit? Do you think that there's a level of like, I earned this?
I think so, but I think they should do the right thing and actually give, right? Like it's twofold. I think they have the right to not.
$1 billion, bro. How much is he possibly going to want to give right now?
Yeah, not right now. He's not giving shit. Speaking, yeah, no, it's true, man. They should give a little bit, but they don't have to. But they should, and I think they do.
Do you think that they would be in a position where if they were to give more of their money, do you think that more people would buy more of their shit? What's your opinion on that? On, like, put it this way, Bill Gates. People respect Bill Gates a lot because he promised, I think he's in like some sort of like a club of people that have promised to give away all of their wealth when they go.
Yeah, but don't say he's there's a lot of people who can't stand Bill Gates right now. There's this whole side of the internet.
Pre-corona. Pre-corona, man. No, but apparently he's part of a group of people that, promised to give away all of their wealth before they die. So do you think that would cause more people to want to do business with you or support your companies because of how charitable you are?
Yeah. I think I think, did Warren Buffett say that as well?
I think
someone else has said that. Warren Buffett. But so speaking of stocks, sorry to cut you off. Selling on America. So Warren Buffett, supposedly for like the first time, is like selling off a lot of stocks and like buying gold.
Really?
Yeah, he never does that.
So I guess it's like a really, really good time to buy gold.
Well, it's not a good time to buy gold, but he just bought, let's see, $563 million worth of stock in gold.
See, question for you. Do you think he has a lot of real estate or a lot of stock?
Well, he definitely has more stock.
So do you think that he would be considered a very, very high gambles, high stakes person? Because right now investing in gold it's kind of risky, bro.
It's very risky. But
very high.
Warren Buffett owns a real estate company.
Which one was that?
You were saying it.
Berkshire Hathaway.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they were a real estate company. Were they?
Yeah. So gold right now, it's super expensive. I think it's the highest it's ever been right now. So him buying gold, it's basically saying he doesn't trust the American dollar right now.
That's crazy.
He sold off all his American airline stock. They sucked anyway, so.
JetBlue.
They should sell them all off.
Well, what the hell would be left? So I guess that's the question right now is do you think that he's now backing away from the stock market and putting his money into low volatility You think he's worried that he's going to be in like an Elon Musk type of position where he's going
Yeah, I don't know, man. He's playing chess, bro. We're all playing checkers, so who knows what if he's putting a little bit of his money in this to like scare everyone else to like go by, like, like playing a game. Who knows, right?
Question for you, as somebody that looks at this kind of stuff, do you look at in depth what these people do? And do you make a decision based off of sort of what the popular decisions have been? Like that whole cryptocurrency wave?
No,
Did you buy at any point Bitcoin?
no. Tavi did though, and he made my dad buy some Bitcoin.
Love that. Love that.
No, why I don't look at what Warren Buffett buys. I don't look at, not that I don't look at it. It's why I don't buy what they buy is because they're playing a different game. I don't know what his game is. So for me to blindly buy what he's buying is not very smart. He might be buying it for a loss for all I know, right? Like, I don't know his tax, game he's playing, right? So like he's buying gold. Is he doing it to like know he's going to lose so he can write it off? I don't know. Does that make sense?
Oh, it definitely makes sense. I guess the question that I get from all this is like, okay, you believe in real estate. You've never been too much of a stock guy. Warren Buffett's been a huge stock guy, right?
Yeah.
And he's, for the most part, he hasn't really talked too much about anything else. I guess what would be a really, really good, in your opinion right now, what would be the sound decision to make? Because I guess gold was a really, really good decision right before Corona.
Yeah. Yeah. Gold right now is not I mean, what I was telling my brother right during COVID, I was saying I know Warren Buffett sold, but like I'd be buying airline stock right now.
And how long? Holding on to it for how long?
Probably 12 months. It should be back. I would think people are going to be flying again. Once this election is over, COVID dies down with a vaccine or whatever, people are going to be back.
So I guess my concern is like my employee even came to me and said like which stock would you buy? And right around the time of like shutdowns and stuff like that, when Starbucks shut down, their stock was doing really, really well, and then it sort of like started to like go down. I'm like, dude, you should take a look into Amazon. You should take a look at the Starbucks, and all of these stocks shot back up.
Yep.
Gold shot up. And I guess I'm just sitting here wondering what to make of all this, because like real estate didn't shoot back up. Nothing happened to real estate. If
Nothing happened.
Real estate for a quick minute went down, and then supply went down, so like demand shot up.
Yeah, that's the key right there. Just the supply went down, so like it's crazy, but that's going to end sometime.
What do you make of that? What would you be buying right now?
Stock or just in general?
In general, say you got like 10 grand. What would you buy? Would you buy a mixture of different stocks?
Yeah, I would buy stocks. If I have 10 grand and I just want to play a little bit, I would buy some stocks. All the ones that just crashed, right? Like these airlines, right? I mean, they're not all going to go out of business. Some of them might. So I would just take a gamble that some of them are going to come back to its normal self, and you'll gain like 30, 40% on your money.
Crazy.
Why not?
Oh.
Did you see Amazon? I know we keep jumping around today, but there's a lot of fun stuff to talk about. Did you see Amazon is going to start having the drone deliveries?
No, tell me about it. Did they already start doing shit like that?
No, I think what happened, Amazon drone delivery. I wish we had the kind of like the, what's it called, Joe Rogan setup, where we could they could see what we're searching on the screen when we have our studio. So what happened was they got an FAA approval on the drones doing deliveries. So that means it's getting closer to actually happening. The Federal Aviation Administration basically gave them the green light that they could have the drones. My question to you, do you think this is going to help Amazon, or do you think it's not really a big deal?
Bro, I would love to get a chicken shawarma delivered to me, like in my backyard when I'm sitting there, maybe like drinking a beer or something. Just have fucking shawarma just dropped off to me. See, the issue is like packages won't get me excited. If I got to pay an extra like $15 to have a package delivered to me with a drone, I probably won't do it. But if I could have some food delivered to me with a drone, that'd be fucking dope.
Would the drone be faster than a car?
Yes. 100%.
Oh yeah, because you're not stopping at lights. You're just. Phew. So what they said was you have to be within a certain amount of miles from, I think it was like 10, 14 miles from a warehouse.
Yeah.
But my thing is like, how many drones, like let's say in my 10-mile radius, there's 245 people ordering stuff for same day. There are going to be 45 drones running around. Like,
But think about it. Could it be that all of them are like they know that each other are around?
that's smart.
Well, put it this way. Right now, they're doing drones. So there's a couple drones out there that if you select a particular thing, it'll follow that. It'll fly around that. So drones are getting smarter and smarter. I just think that Amazon, by getting this permit, I think it might be working towards another thing where they might be the next like DoorDash or something like that.
Yeah. And they're going to test it out with deliveries, just see the kinks. My thing is there going to be like some idiot on the street with like the controller? Like,
Amazon delivery drivers are fucking morons, bro.
they're flying, dude.
They're wherever they find them. Bro, do you remember, Shant, at one point when I came to Arizona, bro, we witnessed that a Volvo driving itself or whatever. You know that thing killed somebody?
Yeah, here in Tempe.
Yeah, same car.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the person, and they see, this is my thing. I'm cool with electronic cars driving themselves. Because I think there's the rate of how there's going to be accidents, right? Like it's going to happen. But I trust a computer more than a human when it comes to driving. Because humans are distracted, text, fucking TikTok, blah, 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 right? The person who got hit and was killed, unfortunately, I think she crossed the crosswalk illegally.
Like that thing just didn't have enough time to brake.
Yeah.
It's not a matter of it wasn't driving itself properly. This is like an accident that would have normally occurred on.
And they have to shut it down.
So stupid, man. Are you for self-driving cars?
I think self-driving Ubers would be sick, but fucking weird, bro. Like it's just weird. You're sitting in the Uber just by yourself, like you're just like looking like shit.
Yeah.
I'm for it. I think it's cool, man. Like there's gonna be glitches though, but it's still, dude, like some humans don't react as fast as a computer would.
Do you think that, put it this way, Tesla is working on its own insurance company to release their drivers of any liability in case.
Wow.
So I guess question is what's too fast for a self-driving car? Is like 25 miles an hour too fast for you?
No, they should go speed limit, whatever it is.
So if you were in the car and there was no driver in the driver's seat, would you let it go 60 miles an hour?
Well, it's like a roller coaster, bro. People go on roller coasters. It's a fucking machine.
An operator on the roller coaster. There's a guy who presses the brake, halts the whole track. You know, pneumatics. Yeah,
I'd be a little. My ass would be clenching a little bit. You know, sitting there going 60.
die.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know if I can get myself to get in the car.
It'd be freaky. It'd be weird. It'd be very weird.
Weird as hell.
But you know, I'm all about Tesla and the
Yeah, you're a fucking Tesla fanboy. I just don't understand. Have you been in one on the autopilot before?
Yeah. I drove one in autopilot. It's fucking scary.
What do? You just hang out?
I was like, just ready to fucking
back off, please. Back off.
It takes time to get used to, man. It was one time I was just sitting there, I was fucking scared as hell, but yeah.
That's sick. Which one was it? The P75?
The brand, the P100, fucking ludicrous extra mode, whatever.
Ludicrous extra one. That's funny.
But yeah, man. A lot of crazy things happening, man. I'm interested to see what happens from now till November, and like stocks and real estate and politicians going in hair salons. And
are you gonna buy anything soon? No. Now I'm sort of curious if I should buy something. If Warren Buffett's buying gold,
but it's too high right now.
There's something.
So I'm saying you can't chase Warren Buffett, man.
There's something making me believe that maybe we should be buying gold.
Like it's going to skyrocket.
Yeah, like if you thought the price was high right now, like you're in for a treat. Something like
you buy it now. I think it's like, what, 1,900, let's just say. And then election comes, it's going to go to 2,500, 3,000. And then it's like, sell.
Right. He's probably looking to make a quick couple billion on his purchase. He's such a rich fuck, man.
I know.
Fuck. They shouldn't let these, like, you shouldn't be allowed to be that rich and trade. That's just too easy. Like, yeah, let me put in $1 million real quick, get back a quick 500,000. That's fucked.
Capitalism, bro. What do you want to go live in, like in Venezuela?
But think about it, Shant. Like, you're that rich and you're that smart, and you know that $1 million is going to make you whatever amount.
But that's the game. Like, you can't limit. It's like telling LeBron James, oh, he's too athletic, can't play.
He shouldn't be allowed to play.
All right. It's fair. You're consistent all around. I like it.
Yeah. Don't let the guy play. Not fair. Players.
All right. I think that's it for tonight, man. I think no one learned anything tonight, but I think
it's fantastic. We're good.
Stay fun
this week.
Yeah, we'll get some good stuff. Should we bring on more guests?
Yeah. Let us know just you. Let me know what you think. No, yeah. I don't know. I'm having fun with you, so we'll see.
Yeah. I'll see you next week.
Good night, Sean.
Good night, Ari.